Santa, who's a real person whose race is identifiable, is white.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, because I'm black.
Just as Harris claimed in her piece, but that we were debating whether that should somehow change.
So in Slate, they have a piece on .com. Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. And when I saw this headline, I kind of laughed and I said, oh, this is so ridiculous. Yet another person claiming it's racist to have a white Santa, you know? And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids. Okay, I wanted to get that straight. But Jedediah, when I read the piece, the author seems to have, you know, she's African-American, and she seems to have real pain at having grown up with this image of a white Santa, and she speaks about it kind of honestly, saying, I didn't really understand why that had to be.
I realized that the piece by Harris, which went on to argue that Santa should be a penguin.
And definitely penguin Santa makes sense, but to get outraged at the idea that there are non-white Santas is ridiculous, because I guarantee you right now that if you were to walk into the home of an African-American person almost anywhere in the country, you would find a black Santa Claus and black angels and a black Jesus.
I think that's probably what bothered me the most about it, was the way that Kelly and the others kind of were, she said it just so angrily. It kind of sunk into me. It felt like you're insisting that this not real figure, it must be white.
Right. All fictional people are white. It's in the Bible. Santa just is white. Like Christmas. It's white Christmas. And by the way, what kids are watching Fox News at home? What kind of weird kids are those?
For me, the fact that an offhand jest I made during a segment about whether Santa should be replaced by a penguin has now become a national firestorm says two things. Race is still an incredibly volatile issue in this country, and Fox News and yours truly are big targets for many people.
The spirit of Christmas was all but shattered for a New Mexico high school student who wore this Santa mask to class, but was then challenged by his teacher, who told Christopher he couldn't be Santa because
Santa Claus is white. What are you doing wearing that? Christopher was embarrassed.
Chris's father, Michael Rouget, called the school's principal furious, saying he heard about it from another parent. His son didn't tell him because he was too embarrassed. And initially, this parent says his outrage was dismissed.
The principal just hung up the phone on me and hasn't called back, hasn't said anything.
Michael Rouget tells our affiliates the only phone call he's received was from the teacher who spoke to his wife and apologized. The Rio Rancho School District put out this statement saying, quote, he self-reported the incident to the principal and has apologized to the student and the student's parents. Appropriate disciplinary actions have been taken. The incident comes the same week that Fox News host Megyn Kelly said on the air that both Santa and Jesus were white.